Preparing for this podcast, you and I talked a lot, and I learned a lot from you regarding negotiation. One of the first things you had mentioned was that kids are great negotiators. Why are children so great at negotiating?
It's really interesting because I think it goes back to people. If people are afraid of negotiation, they have learned to be afraid of it because generally as children, this is a skill we're actually born with. And
Hmm.
children are good negotiators for basically three reasons. And I heard this for the first time on an NPR show, and I would love to give credit to the person who did it, but I unfortunately can't recall who it was. But essentially, children do three things. And I have children, and I can tell you that's true. I've been a child, and I can tell you I did it to my parents. But first off, they're really, really clear on their objective. And I can tell you, prepping people for negotiations, how often people aren't clear on what the objective is. What is it that you want to accomplish in this negotiation? What is a win? And kids are very, very clear, whether it's not eating their broccoli or playing with their friend or, getting more time on the game, the games series, like they know what they want. Second, they're completely focused on achieving the objective. So again, in negotiations, people may say, I want X, but then they say, I
Hmm.
can't. Someone says, no, I can't give you that. Okay.
Yeah.
What kid, if in the face of no, you can't watch TV, doesn't come back with, well, my brother got to watch TV. You told me yesterday I got to watch TV. They're committed. They are fully committed to achieving their objective, which again, in good negotiations, you have to be fully committed. And the third one, which I think is probably the most critical, and adults have completely forgotten this one, is kids view no, even an unequivocal no, never, not going to happen, as an opening position. So you say, nope, you have to go to bed at 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Well, what if I do this for you? What if I do that? Kids just keep negotiating even in the face of a no. And I think that is one skill that good negotiators realize is critical. No is simply an opening position for the other side, and negotiation can start from a no. And kids appreciate that probably better than most.
Yes, I would have absolutely agree. Having two kids myself, it's amazing how early they start to negotiate.
And
So
successfully, right? I
and
mean,
successful, yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
feel like parents are not equally committed to thwarting kids as kids are to achieving their objective, and that gives them the advantage.